Hi everyone. This is terrible. This is my craft room as of, I don't even know how long now. A year or two? A year or something since, oops. I'm using a box to hold out my phone. This is the only way I could go on live. I don't look great, but hey, who cares? We're trying to organize my craft room, and Anne-Marie was talking about, you know, I should do a live video. I'm crazy for even trying it. So, I don't see how chat comes on here. My phone keeps popping up with Facebook things and whatnot. I'm going to see if I can get, like, I don't know nothing here. Okay, so I don't know anything about this. I think it's all good. I think it's all good. Hi, Janet. Oh, see, I see chat. Hey. And the whole thing that's really annoying is that Snapchat or, and for me to read the chats, I also need to have my glasses on, so I don't look my normal self. Anyway, and I've been trying to tidy up my craft room, and it looks like a big mess. I haven't really used it in over a year because I've been crafting upstairs most of the time. Hi, Eileen. So up here you'll see this is like half my craft room because my son moved in a while back. Let's say 2 years ago now. So it has been 2 years, I think, or at least a year ago anyway. No, maybe a year. Okay, exaggeration here. I think it's been a year. So I had to pack up most of my craft stuff, and I'm trying to organize it a bit. So finally I'm like getting tired of doing crafts upstairs and messing up. My whole house looks like, not really a whole house, but my area where you walk in, you see everything so cluttered, and it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, every time someone walks in my house, it looks like I just have my craft room upstairs kind of a thing. So that's kind of getting on my last nerve. So I want to clean up. So I will do a little, I'm gonna grab my phone. Sorry guys. I'm not sure how much battery I have. I'm gonna do a little, so uncomfortable. A little walk around. Bad hair day. It's because, you know, the light's right underneath there and shining. Okay. Switching over. Make sure I had my hand on here. I'm gonna try to go slow. I don't know what I want to organize as of yet. So I'm gonna back up. I'm on live. And I'm gonna show you half my son's room. This is the basement here, and half storage area now, and my library and whatnot. So this is it. This has got to get organized. So, yes, what, sweetie?
There's a bunch of pictures on it. The first one was of Brandon and Carly.
How do you get them off? I don't know.
I don't know.
Google how you get that off.
I was going to do that.
Okay, good. We're trying to.
Get rid of it.
Anyway, the lighting's not great. Yeah.
I love you.
But I had my table across this way. If you guys ever seen any pictures of my craft room before. And yeah, so this is the stuff I have to go through. I just emptied out, this is my stencils. I just emptied out 2 boxes here of all my crafts. Or I mean, I just filled up 2 boxes. See, this is the hard part, that I have to hold the phone. I can't film. I suppose I could use my webcam. Ah, sorry, to film. See, it's like a hard part. But these are all crafts done, and I don't know where to store them. I'm going to have to store them somewhere. Put some more. It's just not organized. It's just because the girls use stuff, and stuff gets kind of brought down, and I have so much school books and games, enough stuff for the kids, that I have to do something. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And a couple of these boxes, these 3 boxes, these 2 boxes here, are just random craft stuff that I don't even know what's in there. Like recycled or whatever. This is kind of Cora's box that she's got to go through. So it's been a mess for a year. Now I'm sorry if I'm getting you guys motion sickness. This is random bead making stuff and whatnot I have in here. Not even a full box. Just crazy random stuff, kids craft stuff. So I have all that. Here's my table. And oh, what I'm gonna do, I think, Eileen, is I'm gonna grab a basket and I'm gonna start one basket at a time. Just like when we're cleaning our room, just one basket at a time. I have my paints and all that kind of stuff. I have really old paints there too, so I think all that's good. So what I'm gonna do is pull out so here I got one basket here I gotta go through. Sorry, the lighting is just terrible. So I'm just gonna start pulling out stuff because I don't know why I clean up or things got tossed in here. These dots, some of them don't stick, but they're still good for card making or whatever. You can put some glue on. So I just gotta kind of go through everything. Some cans I saved for recycling. It's just ridiculous how much I kind of put on the side here. Paper I could be putting away. So that's what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go one basket at a time. I think I'm going to use this basket just to fill up with junk and then place it down and go through one at a time. But I'm trying to keep this dark shelf, all my books, and then this stuff, the lighter shelves, because they're not as strong for the craft stuff. And here's another bag full of stuff I made. See, I gotta get rid of all this because I don't need to have this out. Whoops, sorry, big noise. I don't need to have all that stuff out. The lighting is terrible. So I gotta pack this stuff up. That's the one thing, is that when you're crafting a ton, what do you do with it all? My house is literally, I'm not even kidding you, littered with my craft stuff. And it's like all over on the walls, my girls and myself. And so now I have got a few shelves. I gotta put Cora's gotta go through this box with her dolls. Ugh, heavy. Sorry. So I got a few shelves empty to put things away. Try to keep it organized. So here's my spray paint stuff, which I do in the garage, but I don't want to mix it with my husband's spray paint because they're expensive. And well, these ones are the cheapest I could find, but also too, I don't like the fact that they freeze. So me and my daughter spray paint, Kendra, and we bring it back in here after we come from the garage, and we put it away just because I want to keep it separate. So I got that little area kind of going. My stencils maybe could go on a different shelf. So that's what I'm working on today. I haven't made a live video in so long, so I'm sorry, it's gonna be crazy. But on the top, there's lots of things that I don't really use very much, and I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna go with that, is just things I don't really need. Here's that box. There's stuff from you guys that send me things that I had to move to, when I changed the tables around, I had to move, so I put them in that box for now. And then the top box is just envelopes and stuff like that. The Airdrie walk box is all my patterns, and that thing is full of patterns I've made. So these are things I don't need too much. Like the wires, I do use them. My son's an electrician, and he saves me some wires, junk wires, and I use them for a lot of things actually, from putting props up on stages, because I do that, I decorate stages for different things like conferences and stuff like that. So I use those to hang things up, easy peasy. You don't have to, it's easy up and easy down kind of thing. So I just keep those up and like that. So things that I'm not going to use tons. So, and here, you guys are gonna die. This is all my stamps. And I haven't used my stamps really well in a long time. Here's this is a paint thing I use when I'm doing my workshops. I use these so the girls can place their stencils in here with a little bit of water, so then they can sit and not dry out, because I just washed my stencils out myself after, because teenage girls in a workshop cleaning stencils doesn't work really well. So I just tell them to pile them up in there and then I clean them. Anyway, so I have to go through this. So I think my goal today should be, oh, I didn't even know. This is, see, I can't do this one-handed. I'm breaking things. What is in here? Oh, yeah. Things. This is my Christmas one, to make Christmas ornaments for the little baby stockings. I'll show you. Do I have any on hand? Don't know if I have any on hand. Let's see. Okay, guys, I'm going to go over here. See, this is a mess. Now, this area here, I'm hoping to kind of fix up so then I could do my miniature stuff, because I want to start doing some miniature stuff, doll stuff. Let's see if I have my Christmas stuff on hand. See, I'm not a terrible filmer. But this has got to change. I have to work. I don't mind having a little craft area in my bedroom, which I'm going to have for my paper crafts and stuff. But I want my main craft stuff to be, whoops, down here. See, I got to organize this. Holiday stuff. Okay, guys, I know it's dark. Dark and gloomy. There's one light here right now. So I need to buy another one if I'm going to work down here again. There goes my Christmas ornaments. See, organization would be really great right now. But anyways, these stockings I make. I like to make them for new parents and that kind of thing, because they're cute baby's first Christmas. And so this is my little container full of those blings. I should see, this is what I mean. Everything's totally not organized and totally separate from where it goes. Here's another little one. But you just go to the okay, Eileen, she says sorry. Thanks for dropping by. Anyway, so that's the socks. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through everything. And where to start, I don't know. But like I said, I'm just gonna go box by box, basket by basket kind of a thing. And I have my bins here of different things. See, I have everything in one layer, and I don't really have it separate from kids' crafts to my crafts, where these are not like my children's crafts, but these are like my children's crafts I do when I go out do kids stuff. Okay, I will. So this is, oh, this is my like container for mostly, it looks like the one I use for giving my giveaway when I do pocket letters. There's a lot of stuff in here that I had, I think, for pocket letters. Let's see. So I went to a store that has like everything. They kind of just buy everything left over from other stores when they sell out and that kind of thing. And it had all these nail art kits and stuff like that. So I bought all these for really cheap, like $1 or whatever. Nail art kit pieces, and they're really nice for doing cards and doing shakers and giving away in pocket letters and that kind of thing, because you can make little envelopes. You know how you do it. So that's that one. And somehow I got these in here, and this is when I make my flowers with my kids, like birthday parties and that kind of thing. Let's see if I have any there. Just have those. But with nail polish, what I do is I paint them. Let's see if I can. This is so hard. How do people do this? Hard to record. I mean, I'm not sure which side's my. Okay, that side's my camera's on. Don't know if I can open any of these. But I paint them with nail polish. And I haven't done them in a long time because I had so many. This is going to be a distraction. This is a distraction. So I paint them with, wrong side. Paint them with nail polish, sorry guys, and then glitter them up. And then that's the center of the flowers, and it's perfect for younger kids to make paper flowers. I usually punch them all out for them because they don't. This is tethered flowers. Cut big kicks. So let's see here. But instead of buying the fancy ones at the craft store, I paint them myself with nail polish. And I use, let's see here. I use my own little teeny weeny stamps from Michael's that I had in the dollar bargain. I'm going really close, sorry. I need 2 hands because you got to push the craft mate open. Here. And then you stamp them. I stamp them myself with letters so they can use their own letters. With archival ink. But that's how I like to make my own, because I just paint them whatever colors I think the kids would like. Let's see what else I have. This is not going to be a fun video to watch. I don't know. Anyway, sorry guys. There's an A, yellow. Let's see, a U. But I like to buy these for that purpose. So what I do a lot of times is I do birthday parties, or I'll do a day home where I will come in as the art teacher and do an art class and that kind of a thing, or library, do an art class there for the kids. So I have all these bins and they're perfect for art classes. That's where I was going with that. Probably. Okay. This is going to be live. This is going to be terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh. And when I do that, I can edit whatever I want, but this is live. This is my tattoo bin. I guess I'm just showing you things right now, and then maybe who knows if what I'm going through. I don't know. But like I said, when I do a art class, sorry. Let's see if I can just put this somewhere. Okay, guys, I'm going to see if I can put this somewhere else. Okay. So I don't have to make you guys all sick. Dropping things. And I'm putting my hand in front of the camera. Professional. Professional. Okay, so that's crazy. So here's these things are from Michael. Now it's shining. All the bad light, and then you get it all. And so I have my tattoo kit, and I do the sparkly tattoos because they're easy and fun. And I'm messy right now. Holy, I have to go through this. Messy. This is gonna drive me crazy. Look at all the mess right now. Something opened. This is no good. Some of these sparkles are really nice because, let's just go this way. I got them from the nail kit, but the big ones are the more expensive ones. They're fine as well, but they're a little finer, and they come from the sparkle tattoo. And I need alcohol wipes to clean the skin so then the tattoo lasts longer, and you get the little pieces of tattoo that you cut, and I have no idea. I think somebody's been in here. So, you got your glue for all that. Anyways, that's a mess, so that's gonna have to get cleaned up. Wow. And then I have the quick tattoos also for some of the smaller kids. So that'll have to get cleaned through. I haven't used it in a very long time, actually. Probably in about 3 or 4 years, to be honest. Except for the kids using it here, which is why it's a mess. Whoa. Okay, so I guess I gotta start with these bins, huh? This is my crazy bin. It looks like it's my... yeah, I got to get more of these glitter puffy things. So what I think this one is just my random birthday party type of bin with my little foamy pieces for really young kids. So I have that. I haven't used these in a while. And I got my ocean animals, different ocean animals, and popcorn things. Sometimes it's nice to give little gifts in the popcorn things. Googly eyes. Holy moly, do I ever have a lot of stuff in here that's quite random. Empty bag. So I have to go through these. So obviously I did baby shower or something like that, and have baby shower bags. I have Ziploc bags to give for the kids. And different little things in here. Like that. Pom-poms. This one's got to definitely get fixed up because it's almost empty of all the supplies. Oh my goodness, this one's old. Does anyone recognize this? I haven't done this party in a while. Okay, I look terrible. This is one of the crafts I had. And I still have it. I make my own patterns. So I just somebody wanted what's he called? What's his name? Somebody wanted Frozen birthday party. And so I made my pattern of Olaf. Here's my pattern. And did all my things. So I cut them all out for the kids and get them all ready. This is really young. This is like 5. Oh my god, look how young Cora was when she was helping me with this. Like Cora's 12 now. Look at that. So that's really cute. So that's my Olaf. So then each kid has their own Ziploc bag with all their Olaf parts. And this is a great idea for if you have grandchildren and that kind of thing, and or you do kid stuff, or to have it like packed up like this. Of course, you don't have to pack it up for like a bazillion years like I have. I don't know. I kept it. But yeah, that's my Olaf bin. All the googly eyes, markers, and everything I need. So basically, it is, and I'm not gonna grab it that way again. I gotta be more careful. See, every time I try to go near that side of the phone, this is basically it. It's just all separated bags for each individual kid. Parts for my guy. And I might have had a little extra, obviously, craft of snowflakes for this particular one. But, can you see? I probably should get rid of that Olaf bin. Oh my goodness. You guys must think I'm totally crazy. Let's see what's in here. This is obviously my... Oh, this is for the glue. Oh, wow. I gotta check to see how old this is. Like, this is the glue for each kid. If they're sticky or not. The fun thing is when I make a kit for a particular thing, I will buy the individual. I'm terrible this way because I will keep everything for my kit. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know, depending on who you are. Because I have glue sticks galore, probably more than any human should have. But each individual kits will have its own set of what I do. Like say I do 10 kids or 20 kids, I'll have that many of what I need. And I'll keep them. I won't take them away from that kit, so that kit will always have it. So then if I grab a particular kit, because I do have several different ones, they'll all have their, what they belongs to them, and I'll never be short. I will never be at the place, and I'll never be like, oh, I left all my glue in that kit. And you know, when you're in the middle of doing a class with kids, you can't do that. So that's one reason why I have tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. Is because I keep every kit. I make my own kits and I don't share with the other ones. So that is obviously why I have so many glue sticks here. Let's just see. I got so many. This is a particular one. So, and I keep all my lids. Kids always lose lids. So then you could just put them in a glue container. If you're working with kids lots, that's what I'm doing. Like when you work with kids a lot, you keep these and keep marker lids because the kids always lose lids and you're always looking for a way to cover it. So I keep these, and then after a while you can craft with them if you have way too many of them. You can stamp with them and then you can throw them out because they're full of paint and you don't have to worry about it. Torture! I I have no idea how long I've been on. Oh my goodness, if it's been 25 minutes of this jabbering, I'm sorry, guys. But this is my crazy life. Hi, Mia. How are you, Smart Crafts? Mia Smart Crafts. So I'm just kind of going through my containers of stuff here, and this is crazy. But that's this one. That's my Olaf container. And if I were to do, like, say, a Christmas one, I'd have a reindeer one. I would buy another container and have all my parts. You know, like, I'm not sure if Olaf's done. I think Olaf's done, so I could probably recycle these parts now. I think no one wants to do all of Olaf anymore. So I'm going to probably keep that one out here with my foamy one that I have to replenish. What about me? I'm pretty good. I'm like I said, I'm just trying to organize my craft room that I haven't really used in a year because I've been crafting upstairs and dragging all my stuff around the house, which is not good. The second last bin. This is another party bin, guys, which I think some kids, I didn't clean up. I did not clean up this bin, I guess, since, I don't even know. It hasn't been that long. I think I had the neighbor's kids over or something. Anyway, I'll show you what this bin is all about. See, this is another party bin, or, you know, when you're babysitting, or I don't really babysit, but I'm just giving you an example. Can you see? I'm totally giving you the floor. And so what it is for younger kids, you use the nice pipe cleaners. And for the ones that can thread these beads, you use the beautiful ribbons that are the princess colors. So this would be my princess box. So I'm just gonna go back over here. I know this is kid oriented, it's crazy, but I do like kid stuff. So this is my creams and my two blues I use, and these are my princess colors. And I would also probably have a yellow, but I probably ran out because Belle's yellow. You go, if you have grandkids, having these boxes with some things to go on a go, and then you don't have to pull them out every time, it's perfect, you know, to have little kits. I buy these at Michael's for $5, and then I buy the beads probably at Walmart because Michael's is pretty expensive. So here's the beads, and I have tons of them. Now this is anywhere from 8 to 5, you know, you can even go a little younger, and that's where these guys come in when there's younger siblings. They still make nice little bracelets and that kind of thing. You can make the straw bracelets. These are my straw bracelets I made. Paper straws. Beads. So you do all the princess colors. So whatever their colors are, jasmine and all that stuff. So here's my paper straw beads, and I just used nail polish or metallic paint, I think, actually, on these ones. And so the kids could paint their own beads and cut them up, and you can save them to make necklaces, because these ones are nice and easy, like pony beads, to put in there. So I save these too, and you can pull these out every once in a while, especially if they have yes, you can also make enamel beads with them, but these are nice for the kids. And the paper straws are nice and easy to get a hold of and paint. You put them on the paper plate, the kids can paint them, they can roll around, throw sparkles on them and that kind of thing, so it's fun. Anyways, that's my princess bin. Oh, another thing is, when you get these really fun packs from Walmart and that, they have pony beads, but they also have special featured beads in there that are just like shells, and there's a slipper in there, and just unique little things. It's like finding game, you know, that sensory game. So when I do this, I tend to like to mix them up with the regular pony beads as well, and the kids really have fun trying to find the treasures to put on their special treasures. So I say, okay, you can find 4 treasures, so they don't hog all the treasures. You can find 4 treasures to choose from in the bin, and then make it into a necklace or a bracelet or whatever. So that kind of keeps them a little occupied, looking for different treasures, and then they train them out and all that kind of stuff too with each other. Am I getting anything done? No, not really. That one's good. That bin's good. I have empty boxes here. Yay. But, okay. So that's, that was a lot of talking about what I have in these bins. Did I organize anything? No. But I'm going to have to switch this one out. And like I said, there's my tattoo bin. But these are really nice too for the, like, the little tattoo ones. When you have guests and their kids over, they can have a little treat too. A little tattoo treat. That's nice. This one I have to replenish with the foamies. This is really young kids and they love playing with that. Okay, sorry my hand's going in the way. Here. My last bin is my floral one. And that's the one where these should have been in to make the little... I have these little elastics and I have Velcro circles on them, and then the kids make some flowers and then they can change out their little flowers, like I don't know what's that called when you have little flowers on the wrist when you go to the ball or whatever, and you can change out your flowers. And that was one of the crafts that I had here for this. So I cut out with my big kits, and I seem to have scraps of paper in here as well, which is not good. See, this is mixed up. This is wrong. What did I do? I must have thrown it in here trying to tidy up. But the kids love to make little flower bracelet type of things. I'm thinking collage, corsage, or whatever it's called. I can't. My brain's trying to remember the name of it. And that's what this bin is supposed to be. So I kind of have to maybe separate a little bit of my party stuff and my work stuff, like my art stuff. Here's some nice cute little cutouts which belong, this is really cute to do a nice journal page, that belong in one area. So I have a lot to do. Some really nice little cutouts. So, and I also have a sticker bin somewhere. Probably missing an action because I have grandchildren. But that is that. Let's see here, a few more pieces that I have to pull out. I don't know how I got some of these things mixed in there, but it's easy when you're trying to tidy up maybe really quickly. Totally a bunch of mess. Now, I don't know, a lot of people do have these videos where you're doing like a tidying up. This was a talking, chatting about all this stuff was, I don't know, crazy maybe. Oh, these are so cute. Who doesn't like these little guys? What are they called? Meerkats. They're so cute. Too cute. More stickers. I got these in Happy Meal. They transferred over here. And diamond stickers and that kind of thing. So these things will be coming out. They must have just got mixed up. Okay. Pulling out some of my stickers in here. Yeah. So this is my last bin that I have here, guys. At the moment, I have tons upstairs that have like my scrapbooking, like these cutouts and tissue papers and that for crafting. But this is the one here that I am I even showing you the right thing? What is going on? Anyways, this is the one that is all my flowers. For, oh, sorry about my hand. For the kids to make. Also to journaling, art journaling. You could throw them onto the paper and that kind of thing, and texture. But I made tons. I also made cloth ones for the older kids. I know. It's crazy. And that is just this little area. That was just that little area. Way too much stuff, I guess. Feeling guilty now. Sorry, I'm just going to throw my cat. I found my cap. I found a cap. Okay, let's see. I don't know how charged my phone is. So I'm going to switch it over. So that is the stuff right here that just went through. And I still have so much more stuff to go through. This is just scrap papers here. And this has got even foil in it. This is really I gotta go through this. Now these things that I've cut out, I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. I like to make layered papers, like glue them and layer them and make some art papers and stuff like that. And I actually make jewelry out of them. I know it's hard to explain, but when I make layered papers, let's see if I have any on hand. Here's some. I have I've just packed up a lot of craft stuff here that I've made. But here is some jewelry I have made, different kinds with layered papers that have been just layered and glued, scraps of paper and inked and painted on. I know this is looking terrible, but this is a box. I just packed all this stuff up into this box here. Oh, because too much stuff was out. Here's another one. Let's see here. Opening it one-handedly. One hand and a mouth. This is a particular one here is a bead that I made, like a pendant bead. I made a hole right through a channel, and I have videos on this, and I punched out layers of paper, cardboard, scrap stuff, all recycled stuff except for the stuff to seal and paint and that kind of thing. And that's what that's made out of. So that's how when I use all that stuff, it turns into stuff like this. It could be necklaces, it could be keychains, that kind of stuff, big beads. This is another one. I have different styles with bails on them as well that are just like with they're better than this. This was just kind of an example of testing. This one actually does move up and down if you want it shorter and longer. But these are recycled things except for this I bought at the dollar store, and the stuff to seal it and glue it. And that kind of stuff. Let's see if I have any more. Oh, I don't know. Here's another one. And that's just how I recycle my papers. I don't like to throw them away unless I really need to. So sometimes when I'm just cleaning up, I have to. But well, I have found something. Maybe. Here it is. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 shakes of a cat's tail. Oops. How do I do that? Am I putting the floor on? Alright, where's my camera? This is probably crazy upside down. Okay, I'm just leaning, you guys. Now I'm digging. Here, this box I just put away. But here's an example of one that I made into a pendant. There's a back of a nice paper. I layered the papers. I painted on them. I inked them. And I just did... I made a pattern of a pendant shape that I liked. And I put resin on both sides. Obviously one side at a time to let it dry. And that is all recycled paper. Thank you. I made a ton of these for... the Young Women of Power group that I work and volunteer for to raise money, and I've given lots of these away to people who watch my YouTube that are fans. Sometimes I just do giveaways or whatever, so that's something I make with the recycled paper. And here's an example of the paper all big, and I'm gonna grab my phone. And this is the example of the, it's upside down. I'm holding it upside down. This is the example of the paper, like it's layered, coffee filters maybe, tissue paper. The tissue paper and the coffee filters or anything, I don't really use coffee filters too much anymore. Thank you. So I use those, like the paper napkins. These are paper napkins to kind of hold some of these layers of paper on. I'll use any little scraps, and when my bin gets full, I gotta make more paper. I'm gonna try not to shake you too much. I'm leaning you guys on a tote, so there's shadow, but and so that's how I make this. If you make this one's quite stiff. This one here is quite stiff. I've made other ones that I'm planning to, they're a little bit thinner, not so much glue, to use as journal covers. I have one upstairs. I can't really run away because I don't think that'd be very nice for me to run away on you guys, but that's that. So I have so much to do, things to go through to put away. And, oh, let's see. Yeah. Anyways, I think this video is probably quite long, and maybe I'll do another live video. It was not meant to, it's maybe meant to motivate me, I think, more than anything else. I'm just going to grab my camera back, my phone. Oh, get my hands off. Okay, it was meant to motivate me, I think. Oh, sorry, terrible. To clean up. Now I'm embarrassed, and I showed you guys my big mess. My great big mess, and now I'm gonna have to clean up so I can show you guys an improvement. So hopefully that will help me do that. But these are fun little projects because they're great little gifts, and great way to recycle. I have smaller beads too that I make them really small circles, and they're perfect for little bracelets and stuff like that. These ones are just my bigger ones that I thought were really cute. Anyway, so much stuff to clean up, but I think I'm gonna probably let you guys go. So much to clean up. And oh my goodness, so that was trying to figure out what I'm doing. Hands in front of the camera. That was just this part of the room. So anyways, I got to organize all my stamps. These are old stamps, and some of them are newer, but mostly I haven't bought a stamp in a long time. I have had some given to me, which I work with regularly because I love them. But these ones, mostly, and I gave a lot away too, which, well, not a lot, but some away to people who needed them for clay work and stuff like that, because I thought, well, I'm not really using them. And they're mostly Stampin' Up, but I do use them, when I decide to do card making and that kind of thing, and the kids do use them, but I'm going to have to organize that. But I don't use them as much as most people probably would or should, or I don't know, maybe as much as I should. But it's nice to have them there. These ones are some of my favorites. It is nice to have them. Here's one that I did order about 4 or 5 years ago. But I do have to go through them. I use stamps for making, so I'm going to go down, papers like this. And I also use like a lot of different ink making. This one particularly might not have too much stamp on it, but you can see on this piece here that it has some script on it and that kind of thing. And the smaller pieces, I do like to have some unique layers. This has got, you can't see it. You see the music notes lines in there and that kind of thing. I'm trying to look if you can focus. Where is my camera? So it's got some unique, yeah, you can see it now, music note lines, whatever that's called. And I love to have different little stamps for that. So anyway, I think I got a lot of work to do. This is my craft room, like I said, and I have to clean all of this up too. So maybe I will try to set my goal as to organize this by a couple of days, and maybe do a you know, another video. Ah! Empty boxes. I'm tripping on empty boxes. Another video. These 2 boxes have to go in storage or something. This is all crafts that are in my way. This, too, like, this is crazy. This is all schoolwork in the bottom, like old school books and all that kind of stuff. And then just random stuff on top. School books, games, and all that kind of stuff. Because I do homeschool my kids, and now they're getting older, so I don't really use these. But I have grandkids and all that kind of stuff. So that's schoolwork, school stuff. So, lots of stuff to go through. So, I think, what do you guys think? How many days do you think it'll take me? Should we give me a limit? Anyone want to comment? How do I make the large paper? I go to the dollar store and I get like the tack, a roll of tack paper usually. 1 month. You think it'll take me a month? I don't think a month. I think a few days a week maybe. If it takes me a month, I don't think I'll get it done because I think I'll put it to 2 weeks. Only, yeah, 2 weeks might be good. I don't think it's going to take that long, but maybe I'm just getting all happy now because I'm chatting with you guys and I'm starting to feel better about it right now. Anyway, so I go to the dollar store and I get that tack paper. Sometimes it's like drawer liner paper, or, you know, the stuff you put in the window so you can't see through kind of stuff or whatever. And you can even use like just plastic sheets if you have anything that's thicker that won't wrinkle on you. And let's switch this around. And I look terrible. And then I just start with my layer of, I would start with either paper napkins. You know how you separate paper napkins? And I'm trying not to trip over stuff. You separate paper napkins. So I put a layer of that separated paper napkin down and then start using your scraps. Because that layer, couple of layers, thank you. That couple of layers is going to hold all your scraps together. And some of the scraps I have are just from hole punches. And like here I have like just these. I don't like to throw them away, but I will if it gets to be like where I'm overwhelmed. But it's nice to, this is like stained coffee pieces. And I cut my flowers out of them for kids' crafts. And I'm just going to glue these down to my papers. So you put the napkins and you put any layers of papers that you want. And you keep going until you feel comfortable. Scrap papers, and I would tear this up and throw some of that on there because I'm not using that. I would use anything that you can punch through too, because you want to make sure if you want to make jewelry out of it. I'm going to throw you on a chair. Sorry guys. I thought I was going to go. I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter how long my stream is, does it? It's not like I have rules. Scrap papers like this. Like, I know not all of us want to do that, but look at the pretty colors that somebody gave me in Happy Mail, and I have a little end. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm wiggling everywhere. Things like that. So I make it the size that I feel comfortable working with. I use glue. Sometimes I'll use watered down PVA glue. You can get sometimes at Walmart, Staples, Michael's, usually close to the same price because Michael's, you know, they kind of keep it to the same price as Staples and Walmart. In fact, Walmart in Canada, where I am, in Airdrie, didn't have the big bottles, so they only have the bigger bottles, but the smaller ones, they're $10 each, and I in fact didn't even buy them because it would add up a little bit to be a few dollars more expensive than Staples. And Staples, I think, was $29 for a big bottle of glue. So you water it down a little bit till you feel comfortable. I don't have measurements because I just go by how my paper, I use a little bit of cardstock paper, not the thickest, and if it sticks down, then it's good. So you don't want to water it down too much, but you don't want to, you know, you don't need to have it so thick of glue that it's cement. And I just use my scraps, any paper napkins that I wiped up with or something. And if you have a particular bin that you're using and you kind of say, okay, once it's full, I'm going to make paper strips, or paper like this. Ah, there goes my jewelry. Paper like this, and if you make a bunch of them, and you could have them saved, flatten them on top of each other, they take less room than a bin like this. So, and like I said, you can use them for, haha, there's my jewelry. Making jewelry, gifts, Christmas ornaments, book covers for journals. You can even just make a teeny weeny little canvas. You don't have to put so much paint and glue and glitter like I did on this one, but this one I was doing it particularly because I even have hearts, punched out hearts on here, but because I knew I was using it for jewelry, that's why. That's why I have glitter. I like to use up the glitter. I had tons of glitter given to me from an aunt who passed away. The uncle gave us her craft supplies, so I had a bunch of old glitter to use up. And anyways, and then I like to use some of the tops of my, you can see here I have paper napkin, this black paper napkin on top. So once I have my scraps in the middle, I kind of sandwich them between tissue paper that I like, or paper napkin. This one is paper napkin, I believe, but you can use fancy tissue paper or regular tissue paper. Excuse me. Also, these are great for bookmarks too, so if you flatten them out, you can make some really unique bookmarks. There's the back. And I even tested out with a playing card. Here's a playing card, this one. And this one here is a little tougher. I was tracing out my jewelry pieces for this one. I don't think a punch, unless I was going around the edges, it's a little softer for the punch, my paper punch. And I was using my Stampin' Up! Punch, which is really good quality. Otherwise, the other ones I'm not even sure would go through this at all. This one's really hard. So it's for stiffer pieces. But you can kind of play with it and get used to. So you put it all on the contact paper that you're not even using the sticky side of the contact paper. You don't need contact paper. That's what I use. That's what I found to be cheap at the dollar store. You roll it down, you tape it down to your desk or a piece of wood that you want to put aside. And then you glue it down to the smooth side of the contact paper. And then once you're done and it dries a bit, you let it dry, you peel it off the contact paper, and then you let them both sides kind of air dry. So then the contact paper is not on here anymore. The contact paper's got, you know, leftover glue pieces maybe. Like, you know how you get the glue skins on your hands when you're playing with glue. But that's just your base to start off with. So the contact paper doesn't stay on there. You pull this away because you don't want no mold or anything because it's all wet, and you just let it kind of sit. Because the top will be more dry than the side that had the contact paper stuck to the contact paper. So you want to peel it away and then flip it and let it dry. So the contact paper is just like a plate or a platform to start off on. So sorry about that. Yeah, thanks, Sue. I just like to recycle as much as I can. I wish I have some upstairs, but anyways, yeah, and just to show you that some of them, depending on how much you do, it can be more pliable. And like I said, journal covers are perfect for that kind of thing. This one's really stiff, like I said, but I have had some that I made into basically a canvas, like a little canvas, just to play, paint, and that kind of thing. And you don't always have to paint on a canvas or even a journal page. You just could, paint on something else and hang it up for a while and then whatever. But that's that. Is there any other questions? I think I probably should go. So yeah, I gotta do this bin. And it's really cute too, is that if you have some of your kids, grandkids markings, I missed that one. How do I see that? Your grandkids scribbles and markings and that, you can use that. Let's see. Oh, do I get to see that? I don't know if I get to see that. Sorry, I missed that. I don't know how I get to see that. So it would be really nice to have, some of your grandchildren's paintings and prints and stuff like that after you pile them up. Maybe put them on a piece like this and wear it around your neck. That'd be kind of cute too. Thank you. Samantha. I'm going to let you guys go then. Thanks for watching, and I hope that hope you guys enjoyed that little crazy video of my craft room. That I didn't say it was cleaning. I was saying something to do with my craft room. I know what I have to clean though. I'm going through it, and I'll try to get it done within this week or two, because I think that's a good time period. Maybe I cut with a cutter. Thank you. I would use I have used a punches. The most common ones that I do use is a Stampin' Up! Because they're really good quality and they're stronger. And this one is a little bit, the die machine. Yes, I have used those as well. But you wouldn't, this one's really, really stiff for that. I wouldn't work. But, because I did lots of glue, hard glue on there, and layers and layers. But if you mix more water in your glue, you'll get more of a pliable, and you'll be able to get it done. Okay, thanks everybody, and I will talk to you all soon. Let's see how I turn this thing off now. I'm gonna look. Don't know. Thank you, Samantha. I will do my best. You too. You all have a nice day.